9:32 a.m. You think I need a bigger mug? Don't I need a bigger mug? Show you something. This is still my favorite mug, but I was told to cut down on my coffee because it will kill me. So I switched to this one because it's so much smaller. Anyway, oh my goodness. Hi, everybody. How are you? I was accused, softly accused, of faking some pictures on Instagram. Hi, Connie. How you doing? Every once in a while, maybe 3 or 4 times a week, I take a picture of my meals, my meal replacements, usually. And I was, like I said, softly accused of doctoring up a picture. Like, oh, mine never looks like that. I do the same exact thing. I do the same exact time. I do the same exact amount of water, whatever. So I'm going to do it on film. Hi, Linda. How are you doing? I am going to be doing a soft bake. I'm going to be mixing, just because I've been talked to, I'm going to be mixing a soft bake, a chocolate chip soft bake. Forgot to do that part. With a chocolate chip pancake. This is my last chocolate chip pancake. I got to place an order. I'm going to be mixing them together. Hey Lois, how are you? I'm going to be mixing them together in one bowl. And every time I try to open more than one package at the same time, I always screw it up. And I didn't that time, so maybe that's a sign that I'm supposed to be doing this right now. Who knows? And then the other question that I get from everybody, hi there, how are you? How's your Scentsy going? This is a soft bake, a chocolate chip soft bake, and a chocolate chip pancake. Every time I do something like this, I am asked, how much water should I put? Now, everybody's microwave is different. Everybody's water could be different, I guess, depending on the mineral count in it. I have seen soft bakes do different things with different at different times, okay? I put enough. And I said that to one of my clients the other day. She said, how much water? And I said, enough. I'm not saying that to be snotty. I'm saying it because everybody likes a different thing. I will tell you that when you're doing the soft bakes in the microwave, it's better to go less water than more, okay? Less is always more, isn't it? Except when it comes to booty. Anyway, I'm going to start with 1/4 cup, and I've got 2/4 cup of water here separately, just in case maybe this isn't enough. But I'm going to go ahead and dump this 1/4 cup in there. It's probably not enough. I'm probably going to need maybe a tinge more. Okay, here you go. I've done enough of these over the last 2.5 years to know, yeah, I'm going to need a tinge more water. So we're at 1/4 cup right now, and I will show you the texture of it. I'm going to do this until the texture is perfect for my microwave and my cooking vessels, because I also do not use the little paper trays that the soft bakes come in, and I'm not baking these days. I'm going to put half of the 1/4 cup. So we've got a 1/2 cup of water. And then we've got another half of that. So 1/8. So how much is that? Come on, math people. I am singing on film. You don't want that. Trust me. Trust me. Okay, this was the perfect amount. So I'm waiting for somebody who's math savvy to tell me what... You know what? Hold on a second. I have this chart. I have this chart. 1/3 cup? No. Not 3/4 cup? No, because it's not 1/4 cup and a 1/2 cup. It's 1/4 cup and then another 1/8 cup. Oh, man, really? Okay, so that's about 3 ounces of water. Let's say 3 ounces of water, and let's say it's 1/3 cup, and let's say 5 tablespoons. Because I get asked these questions on a very regular basis. And if Leah pops in here, she'll tell you that whenever she and I are asked the same question, like the 15th time, we message each other and say, guess who just asked me how much water to put? Anyway, wow, I just talked about water for like 3 minutes. It's this texture. In my house, this was like a little thicker than pancake. My mom used to tell me, and I said this in one of my videos, my mom used to tell me that you've put enough liquid into pancake mix when you can pick up the spoon and write your name, not your whole name, maybe 1 or 2 letters, and you can still see it like raised up in the thing. Yeah. My mom, if this was real pancakes, like on a griddle, my mom would probably add another schmutz of this. Schmutz. She would sweat into it. Anyway, like I said, I don't use the paper things. 6 tablespoons. In between 5 and 6 tablespoons. I'm using my little ramekins. I use these constantly. I can put them in the microwave. I can put them in the oven. I can put them in the freezer. I can put them in the fridge. I can make a soft bake in here, put the whole thing into a Ziploc bag, and just shove it into the fridge if I don't even want to take it out of the cup. Whatever. I'm also going to be using a spritz of this. Now, what's interesting is that if you look at the serving size, there's a time on the serving size. It's 1/3 of a second of spray. And it says that the counts are 0. First of all, it tastes and smells slightly sweet. It's supposed to have a little bit of flour in here so that the stuff don't stick. And it says that it has, where is it? Wheat and soy. So if it has wheat and soy, how are the counts 0? Whatever. All right, that's it. That's all I do. Because as I'm putting stuff in there, that stuff is going to flatten out and come up the side. Does that make sense? I think so. Boom. That's it. Do I even need it? I've used it without it, and it was fine. Okay, so I am going to split these into 2. And if my camera tripod wasn't so precariously placed right now, I would show you what I'm doing. But I'm going to show you the after because all I'm doing is scooping with my handy dandy little spatula that my client Jackie got for me literally 2 years ago, or we're approaching 2 years, and I'm still using both the white and the blue one every day. Anyway, I'm just scooping, I'm just eyeballing it each into its own ramekin. I'm going to be eating both of these today. If they are not perfectly equal, it's okay because they're both going to be eaten in the same day, and I need to get 220 calories in 2 meals. So it's okay if I get 100 calories in one meal and 120 calories in another. And all I added was water. And all I added was this, which had 0. So don't ask how much water I used. But I talked about it for like 10 minutes. Anyway, they're pretty much, because someone's going to ask. Because someone's going to ask, right? It's okay. It's okay. Especially because I don't want the newer people, to think that I'm like snotty like that. Because I know you want to do it right. You made the investment. You want to get the food up. I see your food scale in the back. Yes. Target. That's what we call it. Okay. 8.5 ounces. And yes, I'm weighing the cups because they're the same. 8.7 ounces. 0.2 difference. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to choose to worry about bigger things. I'm going to put this in the microwave for 30 seconds. And I'm not going to walk away. Don't walk away from the microwave. Never walk away from the microwave. I've seen so many pictures people have posted on my Facebook wall and stuff like that. Pictures of like specifically the chocolate chip soft bake, and more often the blueberry soft bake, like overflowing over the sides. You gotta watch it. There's 2 in there, and I only put it in for 30 seconds. It's not gonna overflow. I'm probably gonna be zapping this 3 times at 30 seconds a pop. In between, I'm gonna let it rest about 15, 30 seconds because it's being radiated or whatever. I'm not even gonna bother looking at it. I'm just gonna leave it in there while I'm waiting. Does anybody have anything to say? I'm drinking cold coffee. I made that coffee before I went to the gym at 5 o'clock this morning, and it is now 9:41. It's 4.5 hours old. Ooh. Good morning. Oh, yes, it is. What time is it there? 6:41. Good morning. Okay. Another 30 seconds. I can sort of watch it there. I did clean my, hey Michael, how you doing? I did clean my microwave this morning because I was thinking that maybe I was gonna, I got my hair cut. I did. You know what? Larry cut it. Larry has always cut my hair. I got my hair professionally cut a year and a half ago, but for the past like 15 years, 16 years, he has cut my hair. And believe it or not, he cuts my hair with IKEA packing scissors. Listen, I know that some people have screwed up hair. I get it. Some people, it like grows this way and that way, and it's frizzy with different weather. It looks different and blah, 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 and it goes gray. I don't really have any gray. 44, and I don't really have a lot of gray. My mom didn't have any gray until she was 40-something. I got lucky with the hair. You love my energy? It's completely induced with drugs. I'm joking. It's because I exercise and my diet is pretty clean. So let's take a look. Okay, so I'm definitely going to zap it again. But I'm glad that I'm waiting in between. This is exactly the way I do it. Hey, Stacy, how are you? Oh, I'm sorry if I scared you. It's so early there. She's in California. It's a little wet in the middle. If you just, yeah. Another 30 seconds. Anyway, I got gypped in the metabolism department. I can overeat a little bit and then all of a sudden I'm 5 pounds up, you know. And I exercise. But hair and skin, I got that good. Okay. And now I'm covered with stuff. I'm doing this later. Who doesn't love the pesto mac and cheese? Hey Joe, how you doing? At this point, just so you know, at this point, they will not overflow. At this point, they'll just overcook because I allowed them to rest. Because being microwaved for, if you try being microwaved for a minute. You want to get out? So anyway. I'm not sure if this is proper English, but this is them. Ow. And they're hot, like me. This is that. This is them. This is that. I have 2 little plates. I could have gotten out my little Halloween plates, but. So, chocolate chip pancake, chocolate chip soft bake, 1/3 of a cup of water, approximately 5 or 6 tablespoons, mixed, halved, with a little spritz of this in each ramekin. I'm going to go ahead and take it out, right? Yeah. And there she is. There is my proof. Thank you. There is my, hi Evilise, how you doing? There's my proof that I don't doctor my pictures. I don't, you know, if I did hashtag no filter, I feel like sometimes that means I'm trying to prove something. When I'm posting pictures of my food, I'm not trying to prove anything. What do I call this muffin? I call it a muffin. I call it a chocolate chip muffin. It's a chocolate chip soft bake mixed with a chocolate chip pancake. It works out a little bit better for me because I'm microwaving it and I'm doing it in a glass ramekin. So these are, and listen, I know the nutrition on these things, but I do have it over here just in case anybody asked any specifics. These are 110 calories each, approximately 1.5 to 2 grams of fat, something like that. 11 grams of protein each, 14 to 15 grams of carbohydrate each. This is 2 meals. I mixed 2 meals together. I made 2 meals. Now listen, the reason why I do it this way also is not just because it cooks up perfectly like this. It's because if I'm going to cook, I don't want to have to cook once. You can make this on the George Foreman. Don't even start with me, Joe. Because, similar to the George Foreman, kabam! Yes, it's still my original. It's not working so well these days. That's why it's kind of like put away most of the time. But this is like a grill. This is like a, I know you're being snarky, but for real. Look at how clean I keep it. I add nuts and love it. It's my go-to. Are you in transition or maintenance? Only because I feel like this doesn't need nuts. And if you're adding nuts, then you're adding fats. you're adding good fats, depending on the nuts, but you're also adding a little bit of protein. You're adding a little bit of fiber, omega, I think, and for fats. They have a donut maker like, yeah, but you know what? This one, the one that makes 6, I can't find this anywhere except on Amazon, and it's like $30. I got this thing for $11. Yes, I was going to say the same thing about your donut maker. I would not add nuts to this personally, but, well, maybe I would, but I would, because, you know, I don't have like a lot of weight to lose. I still have issues about saying I don't have any weight to lose. I still have issues about saying I'm at goal. It's not that I'm not. It's the fat girl thing. Anyway, nuts would add a little something to this, which is great. But if you're trying to lose weight, we're trying to keep these fuelings at 100 to 120 calories a piece. Every 2 hours, we're trying to get that insulin and glucose regulated, okay? Pancreas needs to relax. Okay, so anyway, this is what I did today. Wow, 18 minutes, not so bad. Normally it takes me like 3 minutes and I'm in and done. Anyway, so yeah. These. Anybody who knows anything about copywriting and stuff like that? Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it at that. And so, because I'm just going to eat one now, I planned this. I timed my meals. Because I'm just going to eat one now, I'm putting this one, still hot, into a baggie. And that can either go into the fridge or the freezer. I have frozen these for 2 weeks. Now, when I took it out, hey Whitney, how you doing? When I took it out, was it fabulous? Hold on. So you take it out of the freezer, maybe cut it in half, put it in your toaster, although I have one of those traditional toasters that's up and down, so if I cut this in half and I put it into a toaster, it would be lost. If you have a toaster oven, you can put it in there. I'm going to show you how much vegan butter I would use. We have switched completely to vegan butter and vegan mayonnaise because vegan mayonnaise is delicious. It's really good. It's not low in fat. So I would literally use on top of my soft bake / pancake, maybe that much butter. Maybe not even that much. Because I would make it hot, like me, again. I would probably use that much. And it would melt, and it would like moisten the soft bake. Anyway, you can also put a little bit of low-fat cream cheese. Does anybody have any questions? Hey, Therese, my sister-in-law is here. Lay your toaster on its side. Really? Really? I never thought to do that. See? That's why they pay you the big bucks. Okay. I gotta lay my toaster on its side. I never thought to do that. Okay. Because I'm in New York. Is there any counter space for a toaster oven? Oh, no. Oh, no. As it is, I don't know if you can see it right now, I have 2 coffee machines going because my husband only drinks cold coffee. And I only drink hot coffee, normally. So the K-Cup, the Keurig is for me, and the big pot is for him. And my next coffee machine is going to be that, the one made by the Ninja, the coffee, Candace, how you doing? I'm so sorry about your dog. I honestly felt like my, canine nephew had crossed. Anyway, I don't need to bum you out. Candace's dog passed away last week. I want to get that Ninja coffee bar thing. The commercial with the chick, not Daisy Fuentes. What is her name? She's on Modern Family. My husband, loves her. Anyway, she's in that infomercial. All right. I got 23 people in here and I'm just babbling. Does anybody have any questions? And it might be delayed. I mean, I might be, you might be typing and I'm not seeing it because sometimes it's delayed. Sophia Vergara, thank you very much. That's a goal, to look like that. And by the way, she and I are the same age. I think our birthday is like a week apart from each other or something. I feel much more weathered than her. What about that ice maker? Oh, the countertop one? Yeah, there's no way. First of all, that thing was like $500 or something. And you know what? I thought about it. That ice maker thing, that didn't have an ice chiller. Once the ice was made, you have to take that stuff right out of there. So you're still filling up your freezer with ice. Sophia, she's our new Avon spoke. Really? She's gorgeous. Just ask my husband. It's awesome. This is awesome. 110 calories, about 13 carbs, good carbs. It's got some fiber in there, get things moving, and just about 2 grams of fat. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up. I love you guys. If you want to see me doing this a little bit more often, I can. Where is it? I am going to be doing my my lunch soon, and I have to start soaking it. Where's my pesto mac and cheese? It disappeared. Oh, here it is. I'm going to be doing my... Oh. I'm going to be doing my pesto mac and cheese later. I don't sell anything. I sell my services. My name is Andrea, and I'm a health coach. If you need any help with your health, let me know. Also, I am warming today. In every Scentsy warmer in my house, the November scent of the month. It smells so good. It's lavender and white balsam. It's amazing. I've been soaking mine for 2 full hours. Yeah, you know what? I have left this in the fridge overnight, and it was fine. It really didn't make a difference. I left it in the fridge overnight. The noodles were kind of like, you know. You know what also I did overnight the other day? I did the Maryland crab bisque. Oh, I forgot to fold the thing now. Whatever. Anyway, I did the Maryland crab bisque overnight in the fridge. It was delicious. Oh my. If you get just a teaspoon of low-fat sour cream, not fat-free because that has sugar in it, low-fat sour cream, right in the middle of the Maryland crab soup. It's delicious. He loves his new Scentsy. You get yours. I just got the email. It's being delivered tomorrow. I'll hit you up on the weekend. All right. Add tuna to it. Yeah. You know what? If you take the Maryland crab bisque, Maryland crab soup, and the mashed potatoes, you know the mashed potatoes I'm talking about, mix them together in a bowl, put a little bit of water, slap that puppy on that clean stove there that I worked on for like an hour, in a pan, obviously, not right onto the flame. You got crab cakes, and still under 120 calories in a crab cake, and it's delicious. All right, I should soak, but I end up cooking for like 5 minutes. Listen, if you use a big enough bowl, you could do 2 at a time, and then save 1 for later. You know? No, the mac and cheese. You added tuna to the mac and cheese? Listen. Hey, whatever works, you know? Tuna is a very clean protein. Ask my husband, and he'd be mad at me for promoting non-veganism, pescatarianism, if that's a word. But yeah, tuna is great. I've added tuna to the mashed potatoes, and I've done that. I've done that with egg, and then you do another thing on the grill with pancakes, crab cakes. Delicious, but that's part of your lean, right? All right, I am going to wrap it up though. I will talk to you guys later. I am so thirsty because I've been talking. Oh, but yeah, I'm not supposed to do that either. Why make swag if you don't want people to talk about your product? Am I right? Okay, I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day. If you want to see more of these live food demos, let me know down below, and I will go ahead and schedule them and let you know when they're going to be. You could also subscribe to me when I go live. Just go to my page and then go to your friendship with me, and then you can get specific notifications for when I go live. And I will be throwing this up on YouTube in probably about an hour. Okay, talk to you guys later. Bye.